Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. In this video, I'm having a look at Crypto, Sword and Magic, which is a game actually have been playing quite a lot, and had done some videos on, but then realised I hadn't done any videos for a while. One of the reasons for that is it's a game uses the EOS blockchain, and since really the start of November, the EOS blockchain for many people has been unusable because they've had this whole airdrop, IDOS token airdrop, which is basically meant unless you have a lot or relatively a lot of EOS staked in your wallet, you can't get access to the network. That seems to have sorted itself out, at least. Crypto, Sword and Magic didn't used to work for me. No, start of November, I couldn't log onto it, and now I can. So, kind of was a good reminder that I should do a video about it because it's a really nice game. So, EOS Sword and Magic is from Nod Games out of South Korea. It is a either you can play it on mobile or I'm playing it through a browser, but you can see it's like a portrait aspect ratio game, and it is a RPG, kind of like an autoplay, sort of like an idle RPG, and it's all about the meta game. So kind of typical for Asian RPGs, I guess. And kind of quite a lot of screens and quite a lot of you just kind of setting your character off and then coming back and getting the rewards and then leveling up. But let's quickly go through and show what's going on. This is my hero. We can see here a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of gear, equipped, little pet, also equipped, leveling up, power, HP and all these stats. I don't really look at these stats at all, but if you're really into the game, I expect you probably would look at all these stats. The hero has abilities, so we can see here level 31 the character. When it gets to level 40 I can unlock another slot, but I've got these skills that I have attached, and let's have a look. What can I do? I can probably do some training on these skills. So this one here is only level 4. I can spend some hard currency, 48 gems, to do it quickly or immediately, or spend 1 day. So this one is going to spend the next 24 hours leveling up. So this is this kind of meta of these RPGs that's very much based on time, and always having something else to do. So there's these other skills that I don't have. So this is a Lucky Charm passive skill, and when I level it up I will get luck 10%. At the moment, it's not really any point doing that because I haven't got any spare slots for it. But there we go. So that's the hero, and then we can go look at the inventory, which I guess is the main part of the game. We can see here things I've got attached, equipped, I should say, different rarities, different colours of the squares. The outline is the different rarities, and the E is they've been enhanced, and they have levels and enhancement levels. So whenever you do something, there's always more to do. Obviously, always more to collect. I don't think there's anything here that I really want to equip. So the game has 3 different classes. I'm using the rogue class. So a lot of this stuff with crosses across it means that I can't attach it. I can't equip this hero with it because it's items for a different class. But I can do some leveling up. So a lot of these things are leveled up to their maximum, but this one is not. So this is level 36 earrings, and I'm going to use, as you'd expect in an RPG, I'm going to use this other gear I've got to level up this item. Have these kind of materials as well, so I can just go in and get rid of all of these. So anytime you get something, it always has some use because you can always use it to level up your existing items. You can see as I level these ones up, they're quite low level items, so it'll take me a long time to get the next level. This is the way these kind of meta games things work out. Even these runes here, this is giving me 10 extra XP points effectively per rune that I've got of these, but I need, what's that going to be, 600. But we need 60 of those to level up. I won't do that now. Go in and do some enhancing. So what's the lowest thing I've got? So this one here, so this one's actually going. I could complete that one by spending some of my gems, and then I can go into, let's enhance this one. It's going to take an hour, so let's speed this up. This is the kind of point of having these this soft currency, hard currency, sorry, I should say, that you can kind of quickly go in. Obviously, I'm starting to spend more and more every time I want to enhance. So this is 12 hours. Let's just let the time do that. Got a pet. So we can see here, I've got a peng peng. And we can see the stats on that. This one here, the purple mage. Probably don't need to equip that. What's this one here? The popo. So yeah, or what we've got here, red bat. So in this case, probably what I would do is go in and level it up. So I'll choose my the one I've equipped, and then I'll just consume these ones, and we'll level up to level 8. Press the right button. So my peng peng's now level 8, more powerful. Skill up. I think I have to have the same. Have to have another peng peng to kind of skill up. So another typical RPG element. So this is all meta game. I've not got into the game yet. This is quite nice. This is the shop where I can obviously buy things, and there's also I don't actually have anything now, but I can. There's a shop. So we can see here some of these things are being sold. Now I am a rogue, so I can look at all the things that are for sale. So this one here, rare blade talons, 0. I could bid, I could buy it immediately, and there's a time left on that. So don't think there's a lot of activity going through this store, to be honest. I have attempted a few things, but nothing I've done has kind of sold, so it's a bit hidden away. And there's a few, yeah, I'm not done now. And then the actual battle, so this is kind of actually what happens. Again, it's fairly simple. So just go and choose the battle I'm going to do and start it off, and there's my character. And hit auto, and away he goes, and just plays. He just works his way through the map. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, and he attacks people, and hopefully doesn't get killed himself. And then I kind of gain items that I use to level up again. As you get to kind of different hard difficulty levels on each of these maps, you can then use mercenaries, which are other characters' players, and your player also gets used by other characters, and you get rewarded for that as well. So it's a very kind of, in some ways, very simple game. There's not any kind of great logic involved. There's actually no multiplayer in this. It's a very kind of simple, idle game. I think the nice thing about it is it's just a very, I like that kind of meta game, so it kind of works for me. It's actually looks really nice. The team behind it obviously have a lot of experience of this type of game, so the fact it's a blockchain game doesn't really matter. In fact, you could argue really the blockchain elements are pretty light, and as I say, the marketplace isn't really being very used. So that would be my one criticism of the game is the blockchain bit of it is a bit lightweight. So I've cleared that field, and I got a really bad actually reward because it was an easy one. So now I can select some of these mercenaries and then go and do this normal level 1, and it will tell me what's going on and the drop rate and the monsters and that sort of stuff. Yeah, a lot of detail, a lot of data going on there. So there's my group now, and they're going to also it, and I can speed it up if I press 1. If I spend one of my gems, I can go twice as fast. So you can kind of see how the monetization is going on that. Anyway, I do a very simple game. I do just like playing crypto, sword, and magic. I don't think I wouldn't make too many big predictions about it. It's got about 500 DAUs. I think it's ideal really for a mobile game, or I play it as a browser game, just having it running in the background most of the time. But there we go. It's definitely worth checking out if you're into blockchain games. I think it's one of the more simple ones to play. Once you've at least set up an EOS wallet, which isn't the easiest thing in the world to be fair. But worth checking out, I would suggest. Thanks for watching the video. So Blockchain Gaming World is where we play blockchain games and try and work out what's going on with them, which are the more interesting ones. So if you're into that sort of stuff, do subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments, please put them in the comments box. But we hope to see you again soon.